Okay, my dear chess friends, let's start. Our tournament is about to start in a few seconds, and if you cannot join it, just use the link that I sent in the chat. I'm sure you will be able to join. You should be a member of the Chesslands team, so there shouldn't be any issues. Okay, and I'm playing myself as well, so this is my first opponent. What? It's a pity my opponent resigned. Interesting. Why? That could be a nice game, actually. Okay. So let's take a look at the games that we have. So we have upwards and onwards. And guys, I want you to remember that this tournament is the subject of anti-cheating program, and this time anti-cheating process will take more time because not only me but chess.com staff promised me to work on it and analyze most of the games, and actually their analysis will be deep enough. So unfortunately this time it will take us maybe a few days to come up with the winners, to check the winners if they were cheating or not. Well, I'm sure that we will find a few as we usually do, but I hope, guys, that you won't cheat. Okay, what do we have? Well, here white is in a kind of a problem. Their task is to play a3 in this position, otherwise they just lose this knight on c3, so a3 and b4 should be played immediately. Yes, white understands it. So black has some advantage here. What else? Let's take a look at other games. Let's talk about this one. So Mason 2007 is quite a strong chess player, and he participates in our tournaments for the first time. And it seems to me as a French defense. Yes, it was French defense, but started with Caracan move order. That's why white has a kind of an extra tempo. Yeah, the white's position looks solid enough. Well, black has some plan to activate their pieces like that, for example. F4 is F4, F5 is of course dangerous, but they just take. Well, knight a5. You'd better focus on knight a5 strategy. Knight a5 and knight c4. I can hardly imagine how white stops it. Okay, so I'm looking at your comments. So I'm checking your comments everywhere on YouTube channel as well as on Twitch, but I think that most of our spectators this time participate in the tournament and they have no time to watch the stream. However, if some are watching the stream, let me just explain what we are doing here. Well, this is a tournament that offers money prizes. The first prize is $50 and a class with a FIDE Master from our school. The second is $40 and 1 hour class with a FIDE Master. The third prize is $25 and also a 1 hour class. And the fourth and the fifth players will also get 1 hour class with our FIDE Masters. How many people do we have today? So here, for example, it seems that white has some advantage. Well, actually, white is down the exchange. Their pieces are more active, but, well, what kind of advantage do they have? Because rook e8, for example, then the other rook here. No, black is better. Bishop a3. Well, bishop a3 also makes sense. Black wants to simplify. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have. So black activates their pieces, the knight on g6 becomes useless, but let's focus on maybe other games. So what else? Maybe this one. Let's take a look at this one. So we have a lot of strong chess players from India. What about this position? So here black's position seems to be better. White has a kind of an attack, but actually the black pawns in the center are more important here. Yeah, black does the right thing. They advance the pawn further. This is good. Okay. Yeah, here black is clearly better. Let's take a look at the other game. So who else? Okay, two strong chess players and the game is over. A chess player, chess fun FR here won the game with a nice checkmate. Well, this is also a strong chess player. Okay, what else do we have? Fires and Miss Hurricane. The game is over already. Yeah, okay, we have the list now of the games updated. So the chess channel YouTube plays for a win in this position. Here the material is equal. Guys, if you have any questions, if you are participating in the tournament, just let me know. Well, white's position is better. They have a better knight. Of course, this exchange favors black. So what should do? Probably try to attack the pawn on f6, but e4 is hanging, and every time the king comes there, it falls under a discovered attack. That's why it's not clear how white can play for a win. Well, maybe taking this pawn and then trying to advance the pawn on the h file could make sense here. Yeah, actually, I think this is the main plan. So knight g7, rook d4, knight takes h5, rook takes a4, rook takes a4, king takes a4. Well, knight h4 is another interesting move with the idea of playing knight f3. If white is playing on time, then knight f3 is probably a better move. But how do you attack the pawn on h5 now? Not clear. So white wants to exchange on d4, but yes, and then bring the king to d3, which will provide them with some advantage. Exchanging the rooks, does it make sense? Oh, rook d5, nice, because this time, yes, it does make sense. This pawn is about to become a protected passed pawn. Or the c pawn becomes a protected passed pawn. Yeah, maybe the c pawn is even better. Okay, and the white wins on time. Good. Well, okay, we have 4 games. Who else would you like to watch? This game is almost over and white is completely winning. Yeah, king takes rook, but the f pawn is promoted this time. Well, here white is winning. Let's check what else do we have. Parallax is playing with black pieces. It's him. No, it's a different game. So he's well, he tries to draw the game. Well, black has more active king and their pawn structure is better, so they are actually playing for a win. Moreover, and now how to stop bishop takes d3. And the pawn in this game is completely winning. So white made a mistake exchanging the pawns, because this endgame is completely winning for black. f6, yeah, f6 is enough. g4. King h4, king e4. Oh, king e3 is fine. g3, king f3, it's a winning position, of course. Yeah, then king f3, king h5, king takes g3, and the f4 pawn is lost. So black wins. Then the f pawn is promoted. Black can play just pre-moves. So that's why we have the increment, so that the chess player is able to collect more time and realize his advantage in an absolutely winning, technically winning position. Okay, so I think there will be no perpetual or stalemate. So we have 76 players who joined us today. Maybe someone else is about to join. We'll see. Oh, today I played a game to warm up before the tournament, and I did outplay my opponent in 13 moves. So I cannot say that I'm in my best condition, but anyway. Okay, so against Bobby Fischer's uncle. It's Sicilian, and which line of Sicilian? Neither, probably. Yeah, I was correct. So let's play knight b3. Then bishop e3. And it's Cheveningen or Cheveningen structure. Okay, b5. Okay, let's play f3. Then queen d2. Queen c7. So what do I have in this position? Well, I can play a4. Well, a4 doesn't look so good. So queen c7. Okay, let's follow the main plan, g4. h6. Okay, castle queen side. Now this move. It seems to me they are about to castle queenside as well. So what can I do in this position? Bishop h3. I don't want to give up the control over this square. Something like bishop e2, maybe. They will play this move, I can play g5. Another option for me is just to play this. Rook h3. Okay, let's play rook h3. They take bishop takes. I want to play g5, but I cannot. Sacrificing the bishop doesn't make much sense. e5 no, g5 no. Rook h3, I don't know about rook h3. Rook g1 makes sense. Well, I didn't find anything better than this. Bishop e2. It allows me to play g5 on the next move. So I'm low on time, so actually I should play much faster here. So black has a question which side to castle, and of course their plan is to do this. Another plan is to play d5, but I don't think they can play d5 now. And my next move can be g5 in this position. Oh, I have a problems with my internet. What? Kazakhstan, and the internet here is not stable. Sorry about that. Of course, after rook c8, I would continue with g5. Let me check whether it works or not. Yeah, sorry. Okay. So let me check my internet connection. I'm going to restart my router. Wait, please. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't think you can win with rook c8. Then I would play g5. But, well, yeah, sorry about the internet. Anyway, so we have some games played, and while we have these games, I'm going to fix my internet. Yeah, probably a minute. I need one more minute. Okay, so what do we have here? This game is almost over. No, actually. White is slightly better, but how exactly to win? And black finds a kind of a counterplay with d5. Well, now the c5 pawn should be blockaded. That's right, but then b5 is coming. So e5 is a counterplay. Right. I agree. d4, good. And the knight can later move to f5 or d5. Now let's move the rook. Oh, well, I don't think this exchange favors black. Rook goes there. Queen d5 is a helpful move. This move, this. Yes, correct, thank you. Queen e4, blundering the rook. Well, wait. The rook was hanging. Get such a problem. Oh, my student Nera is playing the game. So, well, yeah, she has some counter attack here. Maybe it, at least it may compensate. Rook b7. No, rook b7 should be played. Now rook b7. Rook c7 after that. Okay, well, if you take on c5, well, it's actually nice, and you may draw the game then, because such move like rook c2 doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. Just take on f6 and take on a6. Well, yes. Take on a6, they will play bishop there, but then you have b4. Okay, bring the king to the center. So the idea is that the knight is trapped. Well, actually, black is winning here. b4 should be played earlier, or actually maybe exchanging of the rooks wasn't a good idea. But that came to my mind first. So maybe just rook here could make sense. Or maybe exchanging in this way. Well, no, it still doesn't look good, unfortunately. Okay, what else do we have? So guys, I just want you to remember about anti-cheating control, which this time will take a few days. Yeah, if I have time, I will talk about our game. Okay, so what's going on? I'm unable to enter this game. Let me refresh. Is it again the problem with my internet or what? It seems to me everything is working, but not what? Make the move. Please make a move. Or maybe there is a problem on chess.com, but I doubt. Chess guy, yes, it shows he is playing, but okay, what if I play the move? Nothing happens. Oh, okay, finally we have it. Six. Okay, so g6. Castle. d6 to control e5. And they apply as the same plan. Okay, I can play b5, no, rook b8 first. With the idea of b5. a6. b4 to undermine it. Okay, a5 for now. There is no need to hurry. d4 cannot be played anyway. Well, h5 can be played, why not? But I don't see the benefit of this move. Okay, bishop to a6. Taken there. Of course, they can take or they can play h6. I will play bishop h8. I don't think it's a big issue. If I take, then the bishop takes, and then I can play knight d4, which looks good. Okay, let's play it. Knight d4, gaining a tempo, and then I take with my pawn, and then I take on b2. This is how they unpin, but I attacked now this pawn. No, rook b1 was a better move to exchange the rooks, because my rook is active enough. Now d3 is lost. Okay, h6, I can just play bishop to h8. Or I could take on d3, but there is no need to rush. I can take on d3 anytime later, so it's not a big issue. Well, yeah, I agree with Emmet, who says about the cheaters, you lose points and then their final standings do not reflect the current situation. Okay, so what can I take? Which piece should I take with the bishop or with my rook? Well, let's take with the rook. Maybe I'll pressure in d2. Bishop g5, okay. I cannot play f6 because of e6 pawn being hanging. Fine, so how to continue here? Queen d7 maybe just. So bishop, this move is a threat. Okay, now I have to play rook to b3. Well, knight comes to g4 is something dangerous, but I'm sure I can find a way of how to parry it. Okay, so this move, well, knight goes to g4, that's the problem. And because of that, let me play what? Rook b4? No. Rook b2. Yeah, let's play rook b2. Well, f6. Okay, let's play f6. And then I do not blunder this move because I have this. Okay, let's move the rook back. Because I cannot find a better spot instead. Well, and if they take, I play this move. Yes, I play this move. Well, fine, but I take the knight first. Okay, queen takes. Then I can take here. Then I can play this move. Rook e6. Bishop c4. Then this. Yes, but they cannot unpin. Oops. Oh my god, just don't understand what I'm doing here. I expected this move. It's terrible. Just a terrible blunder. Okay, I can check and take there first, and only then I will capture the pawn on e7. Well, I just don't like the way of how I'm playing. It's still a winning position, but that was so big problem. Now, of course, it's completely winning. Yeah, okay. So you see, I played a very a terrible mistake. I'll just show you here. Well, no, not. So in this position, I expected this move and prepared to play king h8, but didn't realize that that was actually this move, which just allows me to capture the pawn for free, after which I'm completely winning. So this move, then I play there. This check is useless, and here I am up the exchange successfully. But I just didn't realize that they played bishop c6, not bishop d5. Well, yeah, looks weirdly. But I was defeating my opponent for the whole game. Well, it was just a terrible blunder. I think I just played too quickly. That's the reason. Okay, well, anyway, good game. Thank you. Yeah, I want to check my previous game. Okay, how many games left? 2? Okay, I will check it next time. Well, in this position, white seems to be winning. The pawn is dangerous, but how to proceed? Well, and maybe now it's drawing, because what? h6? Yeah, but how? Well, the bishop will just stay here. Yeah, bishop b1, exactly. And bishop king g5. Okay, king g5. So black will sacrifice the material there. So king f2, and after h7, bishop h7. So the task is to interfere. Well, and this is a losing move. Why did white play it? So then it's okay. Do we have anything else here? Probably my streaming isn't going well because of my bad internet. Okay, French defense. Oh, okay. So this, then I take, then I play bishop d3, c5, bishop e3. Queen d2. Actually, I forgot how to play here. I can play this move, but then c4. However, c4 doesn't seem to be quite... yeah, c4 is not dangerous at all. So queen d2. C4, I have to move my bishop out. So probably c3 was a better move. b5 is coming now. I can play 4 maybe. Or just castle queen side, but they play c4, bishop f1, knight e4. Doesn't look good for me. Maybe queen e2, not queen d2. This is what I missed. Okay. Anyway, it's time to play something. Okay, let's play this. No, b5 as expected. Take 95. Well, completely forgot how to play. What okay, 95. Which is probably not the right move at all. I want to put my pawn to f3 or f4. Now f4, of course. What else? And castle queen side. But if I castle queen side, they will play b4. But if they play b4, I'll take on c5. Interesting. Well, I can play this move, maybe. Oh, then bishop e5 and knight g4. Well, why do I play such weird moves? Okay, I'm completely lost in this position. Well, let's come up with a plan actually. So h3 probably should be done here. And then I focus on castling king side, I think. Bishop d4 and knight e4 is a kind of a problem, and maybe I have to exchange my bishop then. Because moving with the queen isn't a good option. Okay, they take, I take with my bishop. Knight d5 doesn't look dangerous. f6 is a threat, of course. After knight d5 I can castle. Well, b4 is not an issue at all. So this is where I can castle. They take, I take with the bishop, it's fine. They take there, I take with my b pawn. Let's now activate the rook. So I can take with my rook next. And then let's play knight c4. Well, and here I have to take with my rook. That doesn't look good, but okay. I take on d6. Well, and I can try this strategy. And then I can play this move, if I'm not missing anything. It's so-called Lasker combination with bishop g7. I'm threatening with a checkmate. So they have to stop it somehow. Queen g3 check. Okay, king goes there. And this is a mate. Okay, thank you for the game. I didn't like the way how I played, but the final combination was perfect. So guys, do puzzles, and that will help you to get better in tactics. Well, what about this position? So here I can just castle first. I can also play c3, but bishop e3, well, no, bishop e3 doesn't look good. Usually I get this position with the bishop on g5. So castling should be played, and queen d2, no. Well, a6, again, maybe I should just take. Castle queenside seems to be quite risky, especially after c4, then there, and then b5. No. Well, and this is where I was completely missed. So b4 is not a problem. Castle, then I think I'm fine. With knight c4, I'm not blundering anything. Maybe this was a better option, but no, rook c3. Knight d5 doesn't look good, because if now they take, I can take there. So the queen should take on b6 instead. And if the queen takes on b6, I have, what, bishop h7 again? Yeah, bishop h7. Ah, this is what happened. Yeah, bishop h7 again. And the only way to save was to continue with f6. That was the best way. And if after f6, well, what can I do? I wanted to play this move, but then they may escape, which is their only option, otherwise they lose the game. And I think I just, well, I want to do a check here, but check king e7. I'm not sure if I can benefit from this check. So let's just take. Doesn't matter which piece they take. Oh, they take with their rook. Yeah, actually, it's fine. They take with their rook. I do this and then capture the bishop. But if they include queen b6 here, or for example, queen b6, king h1, then the bishop is protected. Then after king h1, let's say king f7, after which I have to play this move. And this is a winning strategy. So now if he goes, I take there and then checkmate. I checkmate with rook g8. So it was a nice combination. Okay, fine. So it's a winning position after bishop h7. What do we have here? Let me refresh the page. Maybe some internet problems again. Okay, I'm playing the game here with black pieces. c5, e6, take, a6, can Sicilian, knight f6, queen to c7. So there are several. f3 doesn't look like a good move here, but at the same time I don't remember how to play against f3. Oh yeah, I can play bishop b4 here. Bishop b4, of course. Queen c2. Queen c2 doesn't control the d4 square anymore, so this move makes sense. Then bishop e3, let's say, and then I can play knight e5. What else I can do? I can play d5 immediately, which does make sense too. So d5, yeah, d5, queen a4, knight c6, knight takes c6, bishop takes there, then pawn takes. It looks quite well. I can play knight c6. What? Maybe knight c6 is better than these. No. Okay, let's play d5. Well, I never met queen c2 in this position, so I think d5 is reasonable, but maybe I'm mistaken actually. Well, bishop g5, okay, they take, so I take with my pawn. They take. And what did they prepare? I doubt that it's queen e4 move. The queen e4 doesn't look good. Just queen e7. Maybe bishop e6. No, bishop e6 instead doesn't make much sense. So finally queen e4. Well, bishop e6, knight takes e6. I have to calculate all this stuff, but I don't like it anymore. So queen e7. They take, I take with my king. So bishop d2, yes, you had to play this move. How can I continue? I can take with the bishop, but then I have this knight, which I don't think is better than the bishop. So I take with my knight. Yeah, and now I still have to exchange. And now I have a weakness here. So this. Then knight c6. Oh, rook c8. Maybe I'd better play with rook c8 first. Okay, then that. I take with my rook. So I have a better pawn structure, and I'm about to attack this pawn. Okay, let's double. Bishop e6. Okay, g6 now. The 5 is quite annoying, actually. Oh, I can play king f6 here to avoid these complications, because c4 is not an issue. And g4 cannot be played right now. Well, I also have this idea in mind. Okay, check. Nice. I just didn't realize that it's possible. Oh no, it's not possible. I can take there, and this is how I gain a pawn. The only problem is that my pawns are located on light squares. Okay, it's centralizing. And then I need to exchange. Okay, let's start with h6. Okay, then king e6. King goes there. Okay, then this move. f6. And then I have somehow convert this advantage. Okay, bishop c6, because I'm not sure which move to play. There. There. Okay, yeah, this game is completely winning. Maybe I'd better first play g4. Oh, no, actually, no. Okay, so thank you for the game. What else do we have? We have a leader with 4.5 of 5. So can I play with you? Well, depends on whether you join the tournament or not. You have a chance to... yes, you have a chance to play against me. Okay. Oh, we have a national master from Mexico. Nice. So I'm going to play against one of the leaders, and who is Sampeth Sairem. Okay, what? I'm playing against Canadian player with low rating. Why? How did you score 4 points with such a low rating? Then knight c3. Knight f3 in this position. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. Yeah, but this time knight b5 doesn't look good. Or maybe it does look good. Then knight d5, knight bishop f4. So I'm calculating knight b5, queen d8, bishop f4. So because knight c6 is so uncommon for such positions. Why? Who remember? Well, maybe because of that. No, this is not correct. What can I do? Bishop c4. Bishop b5 may work as well. 3. Bishop c4. Okay. So bishop f4, knight b5 may work. Okay, I'm spending too much time on this weird position, so that's why let's play this. Right? I don't know. Well, but I like it. And then c4. Okay, so this knight, which knight goes? This, then a6. But this is not a big issue. Then I have knight c3. Knight b3 is not better, so I play this. So I have to capture en passant. Are you cheating or what? Uh-huh. H3 and take. Yeah, so it seems to me. Okay, I play bishop e2, which is natural. Well, yes, you are cheating. again, so how do they play? Of course, you should ask the engine. Okay, my congratulations. We have the first cheater. So the first cheater. Okay, let me report it. Okay, so unfortunately that happens. Let's take a look at this guy. Yeah, so it is a cheater. But yeah, I will analyze the games and prove it. However, it's clear. Okay, well, yeah, it's always bad. Yeah, thank you, Ahmed. This is the cheater you were talking me about. Can I ban him immediately from the tournament? Not sure if I can. No, there is no such an option. Even being an organizer, I cannot do anything. Yeah, guys, if you doubt about some chess players, just make sure that just message me, well, who you think is a cheater. Okay, yeah, I lost the game quite quickly. And that allows me to quickly check the game I played. Where is it? This game that I lost by time. Oh, well, because of the disconnection. So the game went really well, and this is a famous position from Najdorf. Then I play anti-Najdorf, which is knight b3 e6. The position transposed to Scheveningen, so I should play this, that, and then g4, g5. But for some reason I just decided to play something like English attack, which is not the best strategy, but still makes sense. And well, I think this position is actually equal. Bishop e2 is not a common move for such positions. Usually this bishop is not doing much, and well, maybe just some prophylaxis like king b1. Or another move which definitely deserves my attention and that I analyzed was this. I just wanted to open the h file. And bishop e2, rook c8, so the next move is g5, and this knight experiences tough times. So I don't know what you prepare. This move, then I can take on h6 and play rook. I cannot. No, anyway, I just play king b1 then. Or usually in such positions g6 works to undermine the f-pawn, but that works really well when this knight is already on d4 attacking e6. So that's why king b1 was a better way. Okay, here we have, well, yeah, there is no option to ban this user. This chess player, who is it? Because with 1800 he gets 5 of 6. Which country? Philippines? Virak. What is it? So he wasn't playing Blitz a lot, only today. And when did he register? He registered a lot of time ago. Well, maybe he is not a cheater, and we will definitely check his games to realize that. So I doubt. Philippines. Okay. I've been to Philippines once. I spent about 10 days there. Okay, my answer to the chess chaser. What strategy should you do in this knight dwarf? Well, there are several things. You can play drag a dwarf with b5 and with g6. I think this. And the problem is that I just didn't remember all the lines because I didn't play this variation for many years. So I don't remember how exactly to play. I should double check. And when you play a Blitz game, you cannot, you have no time to call back to your memory and remember all these lines. If it was a standard game, I would definitely I would definitely call back and find in my mind, in my memory, which move to play. Okay, so what do we have? So what about my internet connection? I'm using mobile internet. It's stable enough for playing, but I'm not sure if it's stable enough for streaming. Okay, one game left. Okay, nice checkmate. Yeah. Canadian Nightmare. Okay, now a new round starts. We have 9 rounds totally. And I'm playing against Parallax, so looks like every tournament I meet Parallax. Okay, let's play. So it's a lapping. Okay, d5. Well, knight f6 is the second option. d4 in this position. Bishop b5. Why? Interesting. Well, bishop d7 definitely is a good move here, with no doubt. Because my bishop is bad. Well, white can play queen e4, which makes sense because it pressures d4, but I'm sure I will find the solution. Queen e2, defending there. Well, a6 provokes them to exchange, or I can play knight c6, but what I don't like is that they take with the bishop, which is actually fine for me, but yeah, let's play something more solid, like a6. And here I'm going to take with the queen. Bishop d3. Okay, I agree with you. Yes, bishop d3 is a better move. What can I do now? Let's now play this. Let's develop pieces. Okay, this. So what do you think? If I play knight g6, I'm sure they'll take with the bishop. Then the h file is open, but I'm not sure if I can take advantage of it. That's why I want to play this move instead. Maybe it's not the best idea, but anyway. Okay, what now? Queen c7 makes sense. Queen b6 doesn't. b5 does make sense. Bishop e7 just to develop pieces. f5. I want to play f5 at a certain moment. Castle f5 maybe. What do you think? I just don't want to provide my opponent with a counterplay, and I'm thinking about castling queenside in this position as well. a4. Okay, b5 no longer works, but knight a5 works. And I don't know what for, but it works. Okay, let's castle and play f5. Well, so I'm not satisfied with this move, to be honest. The knight goes there with the idea getting to c4. Well, and in this case I can still play f5. But I don't like it. Again, I don't like it. So maybe queen c7 now. And if knight c4, I have b5, but queen e4. Yeah, let's play this move. I'm connecting my rooks actually. And I also thinking about doing this. Okay, and for that I have b5, I think. b5, yes, I do have b5. I don't think I'm missing anything here. Rook takes rook. Then they play knight d6, of course. And b5 pawn is hanging. c4, but knight takes b5. So it doesn't work. Let me take. Looks like I don't have another option. But I got rid of a central pawn, which is good. Then I should somewhere move my knight. Where to? What do you think? I didn't get it. f7 is hanging. Then this. Interesting. So what should I do? I should play e5 here maybe. Knight f6 instead. Knight f6, g4. d3 should be played as well. Okay, they play d3. Well, I have no other option but to play e5, I think. Okay, the position becomes sharp. How to play now? Okay, maybe rook e8. I don't know what for. Okay, this move. And then let's exchange the queens. Hope I'm not blundering anything. Bishop f3. Okay, let me retreat. So what should I do? c4, let's say. Take. That was a blunder, of course. Yeah. Well, maybe you had another move in mind instead of queen d3. But I don't think there is a compensation, because the best thing that I thought you could do is actually, well, here c4, and I expected you to play g4, after which I'm not sure if I should take, to be honest. And when the queen was here, after g4, I would definitely take with my bishop. Pawn takes, I would exchange the queens, and then I would play this move. That's the reason why I think you played queen e2. And now g4, well, now c4, g4, then what? If I take, well, h5 is coming, so what can I do? Right now, sacrificing on g4 doesn't make much sense. So the king has fewer options, so taking there means queen takes and delivers the check, so the next move is e4, but what for, I don't understand. Then just f takes, and I don't have enough defenders, so I cannot take it. So g4 would be quite strong, actually. How could I continue then? Well, I think I should just wait, and maybe I would take there instead, with the idea of taking with the queen, because then after h5, I do sacrifice on h5, but then queen h2. Well, and this is where I can get into trouble, but at the same time, I think I'm okay. Well, I'm not sure about g4 was a really strong move. I don't see the way of how to parry it. Okay, the next game. Who I'm playing with? Jedanik. Oh, it's not my game. Why I'm not playing? Because not all the games are over. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, there is one game playing here. Oh, it's a checkmate already. So we have a next round that is about to start. So we have one leader, upwards and onwards. The second is the chess channel YouTube, and the third one is not fix. Well, guys, don't worry. We're gonna check all these games, especially the games of leaders. And what about this Canadian guy? Was he? What happened? Yeah, Mr. Chess King. So he decided to leave us, which is actually a good idea because he was cheating. Super GM. Okay, what about this game? Isn't it over? Okay, not yet. Oh, okay, it seems to me I have to connect my mobile phone. Okay, so, or I could play with no internet. Okay, d5. Knight f3, knight f6. Is it London? Okay, yes, it is. c5. Could you, yeah, I kindly recommend you all guys to check my course Demolish the London that I published at Chessable. This is the most common position, c4. If they take, I take. And then bishop f5. Rook a5. Knight c7. What's the point? The knight is stuck here. So this strategy doesn't work. Okay, so I can take, well, I don't want to lose the material there. I can take. The knight is still trapped. If pawn takes, I'm gonna play this move with the idea of exchanging this bishop, and then I take on c7. Yeah, knight h5. Well, and rook d1, let's say, or castling here doesn't work because I take on f4, and with this move I defend on d5. So I end up with extra piece, but yeah, I end up with extra piece, and the position becomes absolutely winning. Well, if e6, then I have to capture with my pawn, because I don't want my bishop to get exchanged for the knight. If I do this, you're gonna deliver a check first. So let me take on f4. And then I will play this move, because I have no better option. After which I'll play e6. And then you may escape. Yeah, like that. So 3 pawns for a piece, which is a lot actually. Rook d5 makes sense. Rook d5, king e2 maybe. Okay, let's just move the king to the safe place. Here g5 makes sense to undermine. I can also take advantage of the enemy king's weakness. And maybe I'm also threatening with this move, but I doubt. Okay, well, this is what I missed. I didn't analyze it. But I don't really see it's dangerous. So bishop c2, no. Okay, bishop c2, rook goes there, then bishop f4, no. Okay, then I have to take there. Then this move is a threat. It's a pity. I have to deal somehow with it. Maybe rook d8. And then I have to take with my bishop or with my king. I take with my king, I let him play rook d1, rook d7 again. That's the problem. Okay, with the bishop, of course, because then I'll be attacking here. Okay. It's still an issue. Or maybe not. Rook d5, rook d6, king goes back. Can I play rook e5? Okay, not sure if I can. Let's play this. Bishop f5, okay. Okay, so what can... Okay, just this. Okay, f3. Let's exchange that. This move. This move. Okay, I have the other pawn. Check, then king f6. I'm getting a bit nervous, but okay. I should be winning anyway. Let's take the pawn. And then I can play... Well, let's play b3. Okay, I don't know what can I play. And then I promote. So the bishop cannot hold two pawns. Well, okay. Okay, thank you for the game, but well, you'd better learn the opening, because the way how you played knight b5 doesn't work in London system. Okay, and my other last game. Okay, Mason. Let's play it. This is the last round, and we didn't check who was the leader. Okay, Karakan. Knight g6, which is quite uncommon actually. This is natural. Well, I have no other option but to take, and then let's undermine with this move. b6, fine. How can I play to open the position? This. Rook e1 is another helpful move here. So knight e4 is a kind of a threat, but I don't really think so. So let's play this. So e5 is coming. Then I have these at least. So I can take, or I can play bishop f1 for a while. Okay, let's play bishop f1 for a while. So this is what you have in mind. h3. So probably black is calculating bishop h3 or knight h3, knight h3. Okay, this move. How can I unpin? I can unpin with... I cannot. So if I play queen d2, knight h3 works. Okay, rook c1, at least for now. I can take on f4 and play rook to e3. I can also play rook c3 right now. This move right now. Okay. Yeah, this is a blunder. Can I not take? No. It's a pity. So I lost a pawn in this position. Bishop h4, nice. Knight f6 is not a threat. Queen f6 is a threat. Okay, let's first defend. So rook g6. Queen h5. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't realize that this maneuver was possible. So now I'm running out of moves. Okay, my knight should move back. And rook f5, of course. Of course, rook f5. Okay. Okay, let's actually analyze it. nobody plays knight g6 here. I mean, there are just fewer options. Maybe g3. G3 stops it. But my knight b3 move was somewhat okay. Bishop, that was okay. So I think even a5 was fine. What does the engine say? Maybe I'm not sure about c4 actually. And playing h3 was definitely a mistake. Yeah, c4 is the best move, but maybe a5 is a mistake. Knight e1. Yeah, I completely forgot about this plan. Knight e1 is another possible strategy here. It contains the threat of g4 actually. Okay, but here, after bishop e3, I still believe I'm okay here. So knight e4 and it's equal. And here I should probably take on e4 just. Well, oh no, the engine says bishop f1 is fine, bishop g4, and how to play in this position. h3 was okay. And then? Knight bd2. Knight bd2 was fine. Yeah, so the position was solid enough, but my rook c1, well, my rook c1 is somewhat okay, but after that, rook c3 doesn't work. Rook c3 was a blunder. In this position, only knight bd2. Knight bd2, and I'm still fine. Yeah. So rook c3, I just blundered the pawn, and after that my position got ruined. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at our tournament. Who is the winner? Oh, it's too early. Well, it's not fixed 1 to 3. Okay, we will check your games, of course. Okay, let's check which games do we have. Let me refresh the page. Okay, there is one more game played. And it seems that white is in trouble, under a strong attack, and queen h2 is coming. Yes, you have to sacrifice. You cannot play queen c4. So just king takes. Oh, this move. Well, yeah, so a completely losing position. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, it's over. So 7.5, 7.5, and 7. And I'm the 6th. So let's look at the tournament table once again. So this is how it looks like. Okay, so well, first place, second place is the third place, and yeah, Mason got only the fourth place. Well, Sampath Sairam the third, and Chess Fan FR. So what do we have? Well, we have only 5 prizes. We're gonna check everybody for cheating, and maybe we will detect anything, and someone will be banned, after which Chess Fan will get a chance to have a class with FIDE Master from our school. Okay, fine. So we are done for today. We played all 9 rounds. Well, I didn't play badly. My last game was just, well, was something that I actually think I could play much better. But anyway, I was under the pressure and I didn't play this position for a long time. That's why I made such a mistake with rook c3. Then knight h3, of course, it's a simple blunder. And I'm sure you enjoyed my Lasker combination that I played today in my 3rd round, I think. Well, thank you for joining. The results will be published later this upcoming week, maybe in a few days. And let's meet next weekend, next Sunday. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I think it will be a webinar that I'm going to conduct. See you then. Bye bye.